Hey, so we're live on Facebook as well, so please do not swear. Um, I am with Marvin, who manages F45 training in Gloucester at Gloucester Keys. So the first thing that would be good to do, Marv, is just to tell people what F45 is, what it's about, and what people expect from it, really.
Yeah, of course. Right, I apologise if that echoes as well, because I'm the only one in the guys' studio. It's just a little bit, it sounds a little bit haunted. So basically, we are a functional fitness studio. So our workouts are basically 45 minutes worth of functional fitness. We do different types of workouts. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we do cardio-based workouts. So workouts that are going to get your heart rate up, going to get you sweaty, and going to burn a lot of calories. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, they're slower tempo and they're resistance based, so they're more weight based days. We encourage anyone to do at least two of each, so do two cardio and two resistance. And then at a weekend, on a Saturday, we do hybrid days, so a mix of cardio and weight. And these are an hour long, so that's the only session that we do is an hour long is on a Saturday. Other than that, they are 45 minutes and they are functional movements. So we use things like battle ropes, we use bikes, we use rowers, we use kettlebells, we use dumbbells, we use medicine balls, fitness balls, we use steps, TRX, like anything you've seen in the gym, we pretty much use here. Before we finish, I will kind of do like a little walk around so you can see the space and everything that we've got in there.
And so you're on here because F45 Gloucester Keys is going to start doing some sort of bride and groom sort of fitness and well-being programs. So if you can tell us about the kind of thing that you're offering for couples.
Yep. Of course. So through F45, 4 times a year we do an 8-week challenge. But what we thought is, why only leave it to 4 times a year? There's always an opportunity for a big day, like a wedding or a big birthday that we can do. So we see a lot of brides and grooms come through personal training or through fitness studios like this. So we thought, why not help transform, not just the body, but also the mind and health? Because naturally, if you're going to move through and you're going to get married, there's a progression in life that probably says that you're going to maybe look to start a family. So it's good to be healthy. So what we do through the 8-week challenge or the 8-week transformation is to improve your lifestyle. So through diet, through fitness, and then through mental health as well. So we can work through that. And it can be done at any time of year. So you're not structured to the 4 times a year that we do it. Mm-hmm. Again, in a little bit, I will show you basically how the challenge works, or the transformation will work, and how the 8 weeks breaks down. Mm-hmm. And hopefully that will give you a better idea of what we do.
So it's a really nice thing for people to do, because I know you said like you can do it in groups. So you could do it with all your bridesmaids if you all wanted to do something, like just to make fitness a bit fun. Because like F45, from when I saw it, it's completely different to a gym. Like it's not like going to a gym and working out. It is like more of a team effort, isn't it? So like you can do it with your bridal party or like really like motivate each other.
Yeah, so the idea of F45, which I probably should have said at the start, is it is team training. So all the classes are done as a group. So you never work out alone. There's always 2 coaches in the class. So there's always 2 personal trainers in the class. So you always get pretty much one-to-one contact. So we will always help. It's for all abilities. So if you've never stepped foot in a gym before, we can always help, because a lot of the movements we do are body weight. There are, obviously, like I said, there is a lot of kit, but we can always regress it back. You don't have to use any equipment. And in terms of fitness, you would just build that up over time. Hence the transformation and a challenge. The challenge might be for somebody to take themselves from no level of fitness all the way up to being able to maybe do a 5K or even just complete a 45-minute workout. So like you say, it is team training. So we can either do it, and what we've done since we've had to do at-home workouts is we do private workouts. So if the bride or groom wanted to just solely work out privately with their friends or anyone from the bridal or for the wedding party, they can actually come in, they pay a one-off fee, and then they can all train together. So it's definitely a more dedicated class. Mm-hmm. And then again, like you said, it just makes you feel more comfortable in the space that you're not necessarily used to.
Mm-hmm. And that is
so that works, and it's worked well.
It's really like, I always meet couples who say they want to get into shape for their wedding, and like it's not even about that, is it? It's like the thing with exercise and fitness is actually feeling your best as well on your wedding day. Like, you spend all that money on a dress and you've got a photographer, and you like it improves your mindset and everything, exercise. So it's all about actually just improving your well-being as much as
Yeah,
everything
of course.
else.
Yeah, so we would always say, even if the 8 weeks didn't necessarily run and finish before the wedding, even if you started 6 weeks before the wedding, completed the wedding, and then finished 2 weeks after, depending on obviously on honeymoons, etc., you could always carry it through, because it takes between 6 and 8 weeks to create a habit. So that's what we're trying to do, is trying to make a lifestyle change and trying to create habits with fitness, and again with that mental health and changing and that big life change that you've made, and then trying to incorporate something healthy and that, like saying, different lifestyle as you kind of move forward. Let me show you a video of what it is. I think this might give you a better idea. Where are we? Tap, get on. Can you let me screen share, Jess?
Yeah,
Turn it off.
it should be all participants who can share. Is it letting you?
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, because F45 is very different to a gym, basically, and I was quite surprised when I first saw how it worked. It is you're kind of working out without realizing you're working out, because it goes quite quick, doesn't it, the time?
Yeah, it's not going to let me share the video, but basically it works because you're together and around like-minded people. There's always people to get through. Like I said, there's always 2 trainers, so we can always help you get through. But there's also like-minded people. Like, so many people have started their journey since we've opened. Like, people who couldn't find their way in a gym, because when you go to a bigger gym, when it's just you and you go in, you sign up for your membership and you go into the gym, you kind of just get left to your own devices. Whereas when you come here, you don't get left to your own devices. We meet you at the door. We will sign you in. We know if it's your first time, so we can show you around. We'll show you where the changing rooms are. We'll show you everything you need to do, where you put everything, not your bags or your valuables. We'll bring you onto the floor. We'll show you how it all works. We've basically got screens on the wall that show you everything that you need to do, again, which I'll show you after. So you never feel left out, because there's always someone. If it's not us, the screen will show you what you need to do. We number each exercise, and the number on the floor corresponds to the TV and the exercise on the TV. So you're never going to be confused. And once that exercise is done, you move to the next, and you will follow it around. And again, we've got another TV that helps show you which way you go around the room. So again, we try and make it as simplistic as possible, especially for newbies or anyone. Even when you get tired, sometimes you do need to just look up and find where you're going. So, yeah, we just try and make it as fun
and whereabouts? So you're at Gloucester Keys. Whereabouts are you? People can find you.
So we are, so we're on the developing side. So on the Baker's Quay. So the furthest access into the Gloucester Keys, so the multi-story car park end, so where the Peel Centre is. So if you come in from the Peel Centre, so where you've got the old cinema, and next, if you come in from that side, if you go into the multi-story car park, you turn left and you've got the drive-through Costa, there's a Premier Inn, and then the Big Pizza. We are underneath the apartment block. We've got the far end, so we are right next to the canal. So we've also got quite a nice view as well.
And you've not been open long, have you? So a lot of the sort of members that you've got are all kind of new to it as well. So if someone was to join now, it's not like they've missed out on all of this like history of it. No. Like, we're fairly new for everybody. So
yeah, completely. So we closed at the end of our 3rd week. So it was kind of, for us, it was a little bit scary as to what was going to happen. So we'd obviously built up quite a nice core group of people. So we brought them all together, and we've managed to keep them. We moved our products online. So then we brought them all in together, and then we've managed to keep them with us. So what we want to do is try and create more of a community, bring more people in while we're still at home. And then when we actually move back into the studio, everybody knows who everybody is. And again, that community is there, so you're not feeling like the odd one out, you're not feeling like the new person.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a good opportunity to kind of bring yourself amongst it.
Mm-hmm. And if you can you show us around a little bit? Help me see.
Yeah, of course. I will try and show you. So basically, when you come into the studio, you have, these are the TVs that we have. So basically, I don't know if you can see. Can you see those exercises?
Yeah.
So you've got 1, 2, and 3. And then basically what would happen is they are set up in this. We would class this row here as pod 1. So those 3 exercises go in that pod. And then these here are 5, 4, 5, and 6, which will inevitably be in through this channel. And then the last one, this is our movement TV. So this was the one that would show you around the room. This would make sense when there's numbers. So that will show you around the room. And then this one is the final TV. So on here, it would be 7, 8, and 9. And then 7, 8, and 9 would be in this channel. So all we would do is when you start, we just move you through the channels, and then the TV will show you where you need to go. And then the equipment we have, so we have spin bikes. So if you ever have been in a gym before, or if you haven't, you would have rode a bike. So we have bikes. Then we have sleds, which we have sledgehammers, we have dead balls. So things that you wouldn't have used but are very functional. We have rowers, which most people would have used before, but again, very functional full body workout. Medicine balls. This is our entrance. So we keep, and all the kind of, for every workout, there's a t-shirt. So I'll show you some of the apparel. So we have a Romans workout, which is a resistance base. Then we have some of the F45 here. That's another functional. We have Panthers, which is another resistance base workout, and some more F45. And then once you remember, when you join, you get all these. So you get sweat towels, caps, bags, water bottles. There's a heart rate monitor, which I'll talk through. You will sign in at a desk, and then we will bring you through onto the floor. And then this is your space. So when you normally come in, there's normally a group of people working out. So then at least you can kind of get an idea of what the workout's going to be. And then we have stirrups and then bands. So we do pull ups, and we also do things with body weight. So these are used for if we do anything like squats, or we can do press ups. If you struggle with press ups on the floor, we can also do those standing. So we can kind of adjust our workout to everybody.
Mm-hmm. And how, so with the like the training plans that you're doing, so how does that, because people will get like nutrition advice as well?
Yeah, so we have what is called a challenge app. So when you join, you'll need to download an app, which is for the booking app, so you can book your classes in advance. You have a challenge app, and the challenge app allows you to do the live classes. So if we can't get into the studio for any reason, you can still work out from home, and the workouts from home are on the challenge app. And within the challenge app, we put on your diet goes in. So we input all your data. So your body weight, your BMR. So your BMR is your resting calorie burn. So what you would burn at rest. And then what we do is we work from there to build the diet. And then on that, we would put in what types of food you need to eat. But the good thing is, and I'll share this, I'll send this over to you, Jess, but we've got recipes that we can send through, but we also send you a plan of the things that you do. So you would log on each day, and every week there's a shopping list. So it tells you everything that you need to buy for the week, and exactly how to make all the meals. So you'll never at a loose end. And then we've also got a private members group for our members. And you can log on, you can ask us questions, or you can come to us direct if you've got any questions about the diet, if you've got any questions about the workout. We also do stretch classes 3 times a week. So if you're feeling tight after workouts, we also do stretch classes. So we can do those together as well. So there's always, all the way through, from diet to fitness, it's all part. So it's in the app, or you can come and find us personally, and we can help you with that.
Amazing. And how does the packaging actually work? Like, how do the price plans and that kind of thing? Do people pay weekly or monthly? Or?
Yeah, so at the moment, so there's a few ways you can do it. So while we're not in the studio, so while we're working out from home, we have 2 different types. So you can, or essentially 3, it's £18 a week, and that includes the live workouts, that includes access to, obviously, to the transformation, and then access to the PTs or us as coaches help you through. So you get unlimited classes for that, and obviously all that access. Or, but if you're a frontline member, so if you're part of the NHS or fire or ambulance, or you're essentially a key worker at the moment, you get it for £9 a week. Or you can buy it as a pack. So we will sell it as a one-off. If you want to make it as a one-off payment, you can do that. When we move back to the studio, the price will be it's £300, and that gives you your 8 weeks. But also then you get studio access, so unlimited studio access. Plus you still get the live workouts. If you can't make it here, we'll do a live workout for you, so you'll never miss a workout. We also, when we open, we'll have a body analyzer, which gives you access to things like the amount of water that you carry in your body fat, your weight. So it gives you, it really kind of strips back everything that you do. So even the small things count. So for instance, one of the ladies that's on the challenge now, which we've got 2 weeks left, she's lost 6 kilos in 4 weeks. So she's lost nearly a stone in 4 weeks.
Wow.
Doing super well. So a lot of it comes down to discipline, and just depends on the person as well. Like genetics.
And I guess it's your motivation as well, isn't it? So like what you're trying to get out of it. Some people might just be, it might just be a fitness thing. Some people it might be a weight loss thing. Some people just a mind thing, just to try and get a bit more active. So
yeah, agreed. So a lot of things, people generally come in for one reason and then find actually at the end of it something else can come out of it. Like one of the girls that joined, she came into it because she couldn't find a way in a normal gym. She just would join gyms because she thought if she joins a new gym, she will get a bit of inspiration to kind of work out and get fit. And she couldn't do it, and then she came here, and then she ended up doing a half marathon just off the back of feeling that she got so much fitter. She wanted to challenge herself a little bit more. So even if somebody joins to transform themselves for a wedding, they actually might find that they find a new passion for fitness and end up doing something completely different. Or a byproduct, if you're someone who generally goes to the gym, who struggles maybe to get fit or to lose weight, this is essentially what you want to do, because you can burn between 400 and 800 calories in a workout. For some people on a Saturday during the hour-long class, they burn 900 calories in a workout. So it sounds intense, but actually because you're enjoying the workout, and also because we have a live DJ when we're in the studio on Saturday morning, it just creates a different atmosphere. So you don't even really think about it. And then couple that with a good diet and a change of lifestyle, you can actually make really big changes actually really quickly. So it's a massive change.
And it is like, for a bride to be, like I can imagine when I was planning my wedding, it is quite a good way to distract yourself from the stress.
Yeah, a lot of things. Yeah, definitely.
Because that's exercise is good for that as well, isn't it? Like just relaxing you, and so it's good all round really, as well as the health benefits. It also is a nice way to socialize with people. If you have got a party that want to get involved as well, then we're all kind of together and sort of spurring each other on.
Yeah, because I've been through it, so I can understand that you can get stressed when you're trying to plan for something very big. So, and the fact that this is only 45 minutes out of your day, by the time you've showered, etc., or whatever you've done or travelled, it's probably an hour, but at least it's an hour and you've not had to think about anything. You don't have to think about the workout because it's planned for you. You don't have to think about what you're doing because we coach you through it. And then even with the meals, if you do the transformation, the meal plan is there for you, so you haven't got to think about that because it tells you exactly how to cook it. There are videos that tell you how to cook it. All the thinking is taken out of it. But like you said, if you can bring like friends and family with you, because we would always encourage you to bring a friend. Because if somebody wants to do it off the back of this, if somebody wants to come in and try it, we would always say to bring a friend. Or if you want to do the live workout, bring a friend with you. And we'll train with a friend, get a friend to come back into your house and do it together, because it makes it so much easier when there's somebody there you know. And before you know it, you'll make friends, which is always a good thing to do. Like you said, just take your mind out of what you're actually planning to do.
Yeah, that's amazing. Is there anything that you wanted to tell us? I will post the details of the plans that you're actually doing, like the detailed plans, so that people know what it is that you're offering. But is there anything else that you wanted to tell us about F45?
No, I would say that I've worked in like a lot of gyms now. So this, I think, between gyms and studios, I think this is my sixth gym now. And in terms of experience, like member experience and member service, this is the best I've worked in. In terms of enjoyment that you see on people's faces, when they leave, this is the best that I've felt about what I'm offering. And also to see the changes that people have made, because we can directly affect what people are doing because we have direct contact at all times. No one's in the studio when we're not here, so we're only here when people are here. So if you want to stay after and you want to sit with us for 30 minutes or 40 minutes, we'll do that because we have direct contact and we have more time. When we're open in studio, we run 6 classes a day. So we run classes in the morning. Once our morning sessions are done, we have time to spend with people. And once the evening classes are done, we finish early enough in the evening that we can, again, spend some time and really help members. So I think in terms of change and seeing change and helping people, this is the best place
to be.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Thank you for joining me, and thanks for explaining about F45. Like I said, I'll post all the links so that people can find you if they want to know more, and obviously people can get in touch with you. I'm guessing Facebook, they can message you if they've got any questions, or email you.
Yeah, so we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, or you can email us at f45training.co.uk. I'll send Jess over some videos and hopefully we can get those posted out. I'll share some of the foods that come up in the challenge, because the thing is, when people think of transformations in diet, it always seems to be chicken, broccoli and rice, and nobody likes eating that because it's incredibly boring. But the meals are very good. We do a mainstream diet, so it's a very open, it's a meat diet. We also do a vegetarian diet and a vegan diet. So everything is prepped. So literally we take the thinking out of absolutely everything we do, the training and the diet, and the thinking out of, if you've got any questions, we're there, because we have a private group that you can come to ask questions. So I'll put some of this over to you, Jess, and if you can put it out on here as well, that would be great. But yes, please do get in contact. So we are, like I said, we are doing the at home at the moment while everything's still in lockdown and while gyms are still closed. So that's still going well. We run 2 classes a day. We run a morning and an evening class, and then we run our Saturday morning class as well. And then when we're back in studios, we'll go hopefully back to a normal timetable with 2 coaches. So yes, hopefully we'll see some of you soon. And good luck with your weddings and when they come up.
Yeah, eventually when they happen. Well, thank you. Thanks very much, Marvin, for speaking to us. And if you've got any questions for Marv, then just go and ask him. He's very approachable. So thank you very much. Thank you for joining me. And I'll speak to you.
No worries. Thanks, guys.
Take care.
Bye. All right. Bye.